I also mentioned about this mysterious number 84 associated with the Kamya Vana. Because there are 84 sacred ponds, and 84 temples, and 84 pillar structure that I really showed you, right? That was the Kamba, something, yeah. So like this number 84 is there. But anyway, so this is another view of Kamya Vana, where we have a large kunda. I believe this is called Vimal Kunda, which we are going to talk about that. So, all right, everybody is ready to get into this virtual Parikrama, and we are entering into this Kamya Vana today. In fact, Lord Krishna, along with these Gopas, go to every Vana in turns. So many Vanas are there. They keep on, they decide where to go, and then they are roaming around all the places and performing so many pastimes. So, actually, also Kamya Vana, there is something very special about one deity. It's called it's actually Brinda Devi. Who is Brinda Devi? Brinda Devi is the souls coming from Goloka Vrindavan, and she has come down as Tulasi Devi. So this Tulasi Devi is actually an expansion coming from Brinda Devi. Who is Brinda Devi? Brinda Devi is an expansion of Radharani only. All the gopis, they are all expansions of Radharani. Only the Manjaris, they are all Jivatmas. Okay, so in this Kamya Vana, I was talking last time about the Shiva temples, right? There are 4 directions, all the directions, there are Shiva temples. So this Shiva, actually Sada Shiva. It's not the Lord Shiva as we worship. This is Sada Shiva. Sada Shiva has come from Sankarshana. That is Maha Shankarshana. That is Mahavishnu and Sada Shiva came. So Sada Shiva is the one who is talked about in the Bhagavatam, saying Yada, Vaishnavanam Yada Sambhuhu, Sada Shiva. And all the Lord Shiva are expansions. Anyway, similarly, there are 4 Devis temple. They mean goddesses in this place. So this Devi is called Manasi Devi. So Manasi Devi is one of the 4 important temples. Manasi Devi temple is one of the 4 important temples in the Vraja, and this is actually situated in Govardhan. And by worshipping her, you see there are 3 deities there on the left side, and right side is a Shiva Linga. But the left side you really see 3 deities. If you worship even any one of them, you will get the eternal position in the Vrindavana pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna. You have to have love and affection, of course. I mean, you have to, yes, not just like that, but you have to, if you worship, then she will help you to really go to Lord Krishna. Then the second one is, this is called Padala Devi. Padala means all the below worlds. All the worlds below, all the way bottom world is called Padala Devi. There is also, some Ganga is actually even running there. So many things are there. But this Padala Devi is, this temple is located in the Bhuteshwar Mahadev temple in Madura. But there is a big history. See on the right side again, right side there is a Shiva. This Shiva is actually Bhuteshwar Mahadev. This is in Madura. This is Lord Shiva. Of course, we worship him as Sada Shiva. This is the deity that worshipped by Kamsa. And Kamsa especially worshipped this Patala Devi. This Devi, Kamsa worshipped here. This is very, very important. It's the oldest temple. This is a very oldest temple probably, like very oldest temple. Then also the third one is Bhagavat. Yeah, this is Yogamaya Devi. Yogamaya is Pavarnamasi. When 5,000 years ago, that Yogamaya came as Pavarnamasi, and he was all arranging all the leelas for Lord Krishna and Gopas and Gopis. So she is completely in charge at arranging the elevated varieties of these pastimes for Krishna and Radharani and Gopis. And her lotus feet are worshipped by the Brajavasis actually. She was very, very, she's also like a Guru Mata. Okay. And also there is another name given is Annapurna Devi. There is another name they are actually calling. Where is this particular temple is there? The temple, it is in Seva Kunj. Seva Kunj near Seva Kunj in Vrindavan. All right, now, because we are talking about Kamya Vana, and because in Kamya Vana uniquely Brinda Devi is there, this is that temple. Actually, when I visited very first time, so we were all going through all these places, then Gurudev was with us and all these places, and I was not really aware of all these details, and now so many details are coming. And yes, I remember very well that Brinda Devi temple is the very unique thing here, but at the same time, it's also Radha Govinda is also there. Radha Govinda in the center and Brinda Devi in the left side, I think, something for us, if I remember correctly. So this Brinda Devi, who is the expansion of Radharani, is the presiding deity of the land of Vrindavan. This is something you have to understand. In fact, most famous temple of Kamyavan is the Radha Govinda temple where this Srimati Brinda Devi resides. Kamyavan, if you see that, this Radha Govinda temple is very famous. So actually, here Rupa Goswami was the first one. Rupa Goswami actually, when he was excavating many pastime places, he really installed this. And also later what happens, he installed somewhere else. But later, that Brinda Devi was moved to this Radha Govinda temple in this forest of Kamyavan. And the Puranas, they all say that, Kamyavan fulfills the innermost desires of the soul. So it's really very, very unique. Very, very unique. So, okay. And let me scroll. Where am I? Okay, 1 second. That's okay. So many things pop up. Okay, here you go. Okay. And now let us proceed. And yes, this is the deity or the face of the deity that you really see here. Okay. This is Brinda Devi, the deity on the right side. Anyway, now I will tell you a story about this. Okay, this Brinda Devi, as I mentioned, is in elevated position in the pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna. Okay, she arranges everything, all the necessary things so that the pastime actually takes place. Now, in fact, without Brinda Devi's mercy, it is not possible to enter into these confidential pastimes. Remember that our Goswami, they are all chanting and they really get into this Manasa Seva. But Brinda Devi is the one who is really arranging so that they can really enter into this Leela, the pastimes in the spiritual world, and they can see everything, they can witness everything. Right? So Vrindavan is the land of Brinda Devi, and she is the queen of Vrindavan actually. So as you know, in this because Brinda Devi, from her the expansion is to Tulasi Maharani. Anywhere in this world, if there is a Tulasi, that place has to be called as Vrindavan. So that means if you have Tulasi at your home is already Vrindavan. So this is high, very high. Anyway, there is also a lot of pastimes. One pastimes I will mention about the Srimati, like the Radharani Gopis and also Brinda Devi. So Brinda Devi was tricked by Radharani. So Brinda Devi was a gopi, like he was a gopi, and she was the queen of Vrindavan. And then later she gave the entire Vrindavan to Radharani. That is another pastime happened in another place that we will cover later. So one day, Srimati Radharani was thinking, oh, Brinda Devi is so wonderful. So she has given me everything, her lands, her kingdom. She always so helpful, always arranging for me to meet Krishna. Because always if you see the Leela in the Golaka Vrindavan, because Krishna and Radharani and Gopi, they live differently. They are not together. It's not like in Dwaraka because of the pastimes. Okay, this is how the whole thing is actually makes so interesting. They are not really no concept of married relations or anything like that. No, they are not married. So this is very higher than marriage. But here, always you have to understand their prema, their bhakti, their seva, everything is beyond all these marriage concepts. This we have to understand. Okay? So one day, but they used to play by arranging marriage just for fun only. Okay? Always remember that. So one day Srimati Radharani called all her most confidential, all the gopis, like Lalita Devi and Vishaka Devi, they are the main gopis. They made a beautiful throne, big enough for 2 persons. And then when Vrinda Devi was coming and then trying to join, because every day they all meet. And they came, Vrinda Devi came, and somehow or other, they all said, somehow convinced her, why don't you sit on this throne? And Vrinda Devi did not suspect anything. Okay, she just sat on the throne just to see how it is. As soon as she sat down on the throne, some other gopis led by Vishaka brought Krishna, who was nearby, who really, pulled Krishna there and then, asked him to sit near Vrinda Devi. And at that time, Lalita Devi came and playing the role of a priest, started chanting the mantras for invoking for a marriage. So Srimati Radharani herself exchanged the flower garland between Krishna and Vrinda Devi and got them married. So this is all fun. Okay. So, but actually there is no marriage. The gopis and Radharani and all, they never marry. They are not married to Krishna. They are all independent in the sense. This is for the way nature. Their nature is like that. Thus a wonderful wedding ceremony was enacted at this place. In this place. This is where Kamya Vana we are talking about. Actually, none of the most intimate gopis ever harbored the thought of meeting Krishna alone or having any intimate relations with him. It was Srimati Radharani who always through lot of planning and scheming to give her closest girlfriends this opportunity to really, to unite Krishna and the gopi. So this is actually, Radharani is always favorable like that. And actually there was a story where, it's not true story. They are all manufactured story where Radharani cursed because Vrinda Devi was actually with Krishna. No, why? No, it's not at all possible. No, it's not. Our Gurudev clearly said it's all bogus. There are a lot of things, Puranas, that you have to be very careful. All mutilated, changed, left and right. Remember, it's not just Bible alone has been written 36 times. They found out. 36 times they rewrote Bible. I don't know about the others one, but it doesn't mean that our scripture, our Puranas are very pure. No, many Puranas are not clear, but at the same time, but we have to respect them because it satisfies for some of the tamasic people or rajasic people. So that's about it. Anyway, so this was actually tricked by Radharani to really get Vrinda Devi to really get married to Krishna. And another time, once in the Kamya one, okay, Krishna was boasting that he used to kill demons and he was a big hero. But gopis never agree that Krishna is superior than Radharani. Always remember, gopis will be always at the side of most of the gopis. Some gopis really favor Krishna, but most of the gopis, they are all really always favor Radharani only. So Krishna was boasting. Oh, yeah, I killed the demons and this, I am a big hero like that. The gopis said, no, they challenged. They said, we won't believe you. You boast that you killed so many demons. You boast that you lifted Govardhan. You boast that you did this and did that and all those things. But all this power comes only from our Radharani. Do you remember? Actually, when Krishna was lifting Giri Govardhan, actually, the real reason that our Gurudev clearly says, it's not Krishna lifted Govardhan. Krishna without Radharani, without the power, then nothing. He's like Brahman. Nothing, no quality, nothing. So when the power comes only from Radharani. Radharani is the power for Krishna. So, actually, the truth is, it was not that Krishna was holding. That is for externally everybody. But actually, it was Radharani and also gopis. Radharani is mainly That power was the one it was lifting. Why? Why Krishna was lifting with the left hand? Why didn't he use right hand? Left side is Radharani. Isn't it? Krishna's left side is Radharani. So only she can lift. He cannot lift. Okay, very important. This is how we have to go deeper. This is the unique thing about our Gurudev, to dig the Shastras and then bring this so much essence. So these gopis were all, they did not believe that it was Krishna who did anything. And Krishna said, no, I was the one who was doing all these things. He knows actually everything coming from Radharani anyway. Then the gopi said, all right, we will believe you if you can fight with our Radharani and win. And Gopas were, on the side of the Krishna supporting. All right, okay, let us do a challenge. All right, let us do a fight. And all the gopis were on the side of Radharani. Every gopi. The fight started. And Krishna was defeated in no time. Look at the picture at the left side of the slide. See, Radharani and Krishna, they are fighting. This painting is actually there. They're in a unique place here, like this. And when Krishna was defeated, Madhumangal got so upset, and he was roaming. No, Krishna is the winner. I think they were trying to make up, but he was defeated. All the gopis were happy and praising Radharani. And actually, then another one is Krishna is okay. Why Krishna really accept the challenge, and then actually he really was defeated. Actually, Krishna likes to get defeated by dear devotees. Remember when he was, this is how the thing is. Bhagavan is very, very, way close and love and affection. Krishna does not think that he is Bhagavan. He does not think. And gopis also don't think anyway, as we are seeing. But he is the Swayam Bhagavan. So that is the ultimate topmost quality of Bhagavan is, he does not think that he is Bhagavan. But whereas his expansion, for example, Srimad Narayan, he is aware of that. So that is why we don't look at. That's why we don't look at that side. Because then the distance is, then it makes a lot of distance between us and Bhagavan. So that is the opulent form of worship, opulent form which is meant for worship. Here what worship? You give, that's it. There's no worship. Did any gopi really do the chanting? Did they do any worship of Krishna? No. Indirectly, they may be doing something. They will be singing and glorifying when Krishna was not there. But the Krishna is nearby. They do all kinds of chastisement, these and everything. So see, this is the closeness that they have. You have to understand that. Okay. So Krishna, Bhagavan always what? He loves to get defeated by his dear devotees. This is the highest quality. And look at where he has given the department of bhakti. He has given to the pure devotees. Isn't it? That is another reason why, according to the Shastra, the topmost Nama Aparatha is what? Vaishnava Aparatha. Right? See, for example, Durvasa Muni actually did something bad to the Ambarish Maharaj. Regarding this Yagadasi, that particular story, what happened? Then finally the chakra was really chasing to really kill Durvasa Muni. Where did the chakra come from? Chakra did not come from Vishnu Loka or even no. Chakra came from the body of Ambarish Maharaj. Why? Krishna will put one chakra in every pure devotee to protect. Who is this chakra? Lord Narashimadev. So this is how the protection is automatically done. You don't have to sing for Namaste Narasimhaya. You don't have to sing. The protection is already there. So you don't. If you ask for protection, then love and affection is diffused. That's why Gaudiyas never sing this Namaste Narasimhaya. No, because we have to go closer to the Lord. That means you just completely, you have so much of love and affection to Lord, he is going to protect. You don't have to ask. It's like, you are so affectionate with your father or something like that, right? So affectionate with the father. Won't the father protect you? Do you have to pray that, the father, I want protection from you, I want protection from you? That means you don't have love. If you have love, you will not ask anything like this. That is why Gaudiyas will never sing this Narasimha Sutra, Namaste Narasimha. That was only for the beginners, because they need protection. But when you come to the love side, there will be Prema Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti, these asking for favors, asking for mukti, asking for these and asking for protection, all the prapatis and these, and no use. They do not ask. Look at the gopis. Do they ask? But for the pastime, they will just ask, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? That is different. But they are independent. Krishna is not really providing anything for them. They do themselves. They take the milk and milk products, sell the thing, and they're living there. But in Dwaraka, it is not different. No queen will work. What will happen? All the saris and these and ornaments, everything will be every day. In the bureau, it will come. They have to discard the old one and then wear the new ones. Why? Krishna provides as Dwaraka Krishna. That is why the gopis never have this married relation. Married relations is low. Very low. Even if you want to have married relation with Krishna, you will be in the outskirt of Goloka. Like Kodai. Kodai got into the outskirt of the Goloka because she worshipped Krishna, but what? She married. And similarly, Mirabai. Mirabai also was a queen, right? And she also wanted to marry, right? Yeah. So after that, she went to Dwaraka and then merged like exactly Andal did. So we should not worship these Andals or these Mirabai. No. Their bhakti is high. We understand. But Gurudev has really come, and our acharyas have come to give even more than that. So never get stuck there. Because we know, no, this is not the highest bhava. Highest bhava is not to get married and get protection and then no. And enjoy. Why you are marrying? For protection and enjoying. That's why the marriage is there, right? Why do you marry then otherwise? But here, no marriage. Why? They want Krishna to be happy, not you to be happy by marrying to Krishna. Big difference. Big difference. Okay, this always you have to understand. Never talk about these kote, and all kinds of things. You have to go higher. Go higher and higher. That is Gopi Bhava. And especially, of course, we are jivas. So how maximum we can go is what? As a maid servant of Radharani. Or maid servant of gopis. Or maid servant of manjaris. Or the manjaris of manjaris like that. So the farther you go, sweeter it is. Sweeter it is for everybody. Because there in Goloka, if you have that kind of mamada, that I am married to Krishna, I am this thing, everything, that is not love and affection. That is why Anya Vilashita Sunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulyana Krishnanu Silanam Bhakti Uttama. What? To make Krishna happy is the one, that is the Sutta Bhakti. That is the topmost Bhakti. We talked about Sutta Bhakti and the Vishuddha Bhakti and also Sattvic, all those things also, right? It's all there in the Sattvic Bhava. But this is higher. Always remember that, okay? This is Bhagavan. You want to, actually there are so many harikathas I can give. Anyway, today I am little free because I don't have to give class for Tamil people, Tamil devotees. And okay, what was the thing I was talking? Then I forgot. Anyway, okay, so many pastimes that you can hear from this Gopi Bhava. This is the highest. Anyway, some of the prominent kundas in Kamya Vana are Vimal Kunda, Dharma Kunda, Kama Kunda. We talked about the Dharma Kunda in the last class. That is related to Yamaraj. Remember the Yudhishthira, Pandavas, they really stayed nearby in this Kamya Vana. I really showed all those 84 pillar palace, etc., where they were there. And also Durvasa Muni came, remember? Then all those story I told, that is the Dharma Kunda. But this, what you see, is the Vimal Kunda. There is one more Kunda, the Kama Kunda. We are not going to be really covering that one. So, what you see is the Vimal Kund in Kamya Vana. What are the pastimes, actually? This lake is said to be formed by the loving tears of the daughters of the king called Vimal. That time there was a king when Krishna was there. That king nearby, his name was Vimal. He had 2 daughters. These 2 daughters were so affectionate to Krishna. And it was so high, the affection was so high that these 2 daughters were allowed to be part of the Rasalila of Krishna. So, because when they were part of the Rasalila, they were crying and crying and crying in ecstasy. The tears were really just to keep on flowing and flowing and flowing. And that tear, remember, I think yesterday class I was talking about something about this Gopi Gita. When I was hearing from Gurudev's class, remember, everybody was crying and crying. I told you, the whole floor was completely all tears. It will happen only in our Gurudev's classes, not in other classes. So this is why. So here we are seeing that because of the tears were so much going on. And eventually a pond was manifested. Okay, again, this is also mentioned even in the other Puranas also. Pavishya Purana is also there. So there it is said that the strong desire of these daughters of King Vimal to be with Krishna was fulfilled at this place. And that is why this Kunda is called Vimal Kunda. Even Adi Purana, Adi Varaga Purana. Adi Varaga Purana, it is said that by bathing in this Vimal Kund, every sins will be cleared in no time. Ganga, if you go, it will work only partially. It is not said that all the sins will be washed away. No. It will take age by age by age. But here Vimal, because Vrindavan Kunda is different. Because when you come in this line, in this level of higher bhakti, what is the point in talking about sins anyway? You are above sins. Otherwise, how can you get bhava? When you get to the Baba Bhakti, that is the indication all the sins are gone already. What do you need to bother about that? But it is saying that it is so powerful. You see, actually what you need is just one touch of a pure Vaishnava. Your sins are gone. That is the power of a pure devotee. Finished. Just pada thudi, just small dust from his lotus feet, you put it on, done. That power is there. And even Ganga Devi he was actually crying to the Lord, "Oh Lord, everybody is coming and then throwing all their sins on my body, my water. But I am getting contaminated with all their sins. How will I get purified?" Then in Srimad Bhagavatam it is said that, all right, oh Ganga Devi, don't worry. They will, all these karmis and all those people come and dump their sins on you, but also to take bath in your water, my devotees will also come. My pure devotees will also come and then take bath in you. What will happen to you? They will just like that clean everything. You will be sinful free. All the sins will be dumped. Remember, that is the power of a pure devotee. But anyway, who is a pure devotee? That's a different thing. Do we have enough pure devotees in this world? Maybe we can just probably count on your fingers, that's it. Everybody else is actually, that's different. Anyway, This Vimalkundi is a famous place in Kamya Vana, as I mentioned, and it is also called Tirtha Raja. Tirtha Raja. Everybody, I think now they are going for the Kumbh Mela. I know why people really want to see Kumbh Mela. It's a really very sad thing to know. Kumbh Mela, where do you want to see? All those, from all these kinds of different weird people, these Nagas and all those people, so many people come and then, that is really so many. But what you need is Sadhu Sangha, not this Kumbh Mela. And these are the places you have to go. Not like big crowd and then shows and everything. You have to go for a Kartik Parikrama, not to see Kumbh Mela. That is so bizarre. And so this particular Vimalkunda is a crushed jewel among all this, all the kundas. Because this is called king of all the tirthas. Or this Vimalkund. Now coming back to again the Durvasa Muni story I told you last week. Who came to, right, to really have feast with Pandavas according to the arrangement of Duryodhana, the cunning guy. With his 60,000 disciples he came, and then I told that he went to take bath. Correct? But then, because Krishna was called, because Draupadi could not really make anything from this Akshaya Patra, because it was done for the day, closed it. Clean and closed it means it won't come. After Draupadi eats that, then after that nothing comes. That's it. So now done for the day. And then he called for Krishna. Oh Krishna, come, please help me. Durvasa Muni has come, and then it's 60,000 disciples. How can I feed? If the Akshaya Patra is there, I could have done. Now it's done for now. Only tomorrow it will come, and now they are here. They have gone to take bath. This is the place they took bath. Remember I told you? They went to take bath. This is the Vimalkunda. They really took bath. Right? Yeah, now everything makes sense now. They're all, fitting the pieces. Yes. Okay, so Vimalkund is one of the famous places. I really showed you the aerial view once there also. I think that is the same Kund. It's very famous. All right. Now let us move on to another place in Kamya Vana. This is called Charan Pahadi. Charan Pahadi. What is it, Charan Pahadi? Charan means feet. And Pahadi means hill. So that means something related to the feet of Krishna on a hill. This place is situated near Nandagaon. It's actually west side of Nandagaon. So Nandagaon, what is Nandagaon? That's the place Krishna was residing. Because they were in the Gokul, right, where Lord Shiva came to see and all those things I told you. But now this Nandagaon is a place later they moved to. But actually Nandagaon was a place where the ancestors of Krishna were actually here before. So they basically moved to Gokul, and then after the pastimes of this Balya Leela of Krishna, then they all again moved back again to same Nandagaon. Okay, so it's on a hill. And in this place, Charana Bahadi, the left and right footprints of Lord Krishna can be seen atop the hill on a large stone here. Once, what is the story here? Actually, there are a lot of footprints, but these two footprints are very famous. There are a lot of footprints. Once, while Krishna and the cowherd boys were grazing the cows and calves, they were all, all the cows and calves, they were all, for some reason, they were all getting indiscriminately scattering all the direction, running here, running there. Some ran here, some here, ran like crazy. It was chaos to control. Remember, every Gopa used to have a stick, right? A herding stick. Krishna also used to have one. As the evening grew near, Krishna and his Gopas, they were all concerned. What is happening to these our cows today? And it was not easy for the Gopas to really bring everything back. So what did Krishna do? He took his wonderful flute and right, Krishna just closed his eyes and smilingly played his flute in sweet melody. I'm hearing the call. This is the special flute meant for the cows, and it's a special melody. All the cows only will hear anyway. Cows and also the other inert objects also will hear that. And he was playing the sweet melody and hearing the call. Immediately, all the cows, oh yeah, Krishna is calling us. All the cows and calves immediately ran to him and just surrounded him. But this is something special happened. When Krishna was playing the flute on this hill to assemble these hundreds, like lakhs of thousands, 100,000 means what? Like actually he used to have 7 lakhs cows, 7 or 9 lakhs, something. That's only lakhs of cows. Something else happened. Remember, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Jagannath Puri temple, by seeing Lord Jagannath, he got so much of ecstasy and he was fainting and he was falling down. But when he was falling down, he just touched the wall, the stone wall on the side. So when he touched the stone wall melted by his touch. You can see if you go there. But if you somehow lucky enough to really go inside, you will see where exactly this happened. You can see the impression of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the stone which is melted. This is not melted due to heat. You might have heard about cold fusion in science. Cold fusion. Remember, there's a lot of technology because there is no heat necessary for certain things now. Because this particular bhava, when it comes, it radiates and it has an effect on the touch, the play, that you touch. So now, when Krishna played the flute, the hill, it was all the stones, they were all melting. Gopas were standing, cows are also here and there, some on the hill, some are there, all the rocks and everywhere, they're all standing. And because of his flutes, melted. And that, what do you see on here? Everything around melted. And you see there are two steps there. I just enlarged it actually. Those are the footsteps of Krishna standing. There are two feet. And in fact, other places also, I imagine putting something from other around so many this thing. And look at the left side. It's a melted rock, where again the footprints are there. It's a melted rock. Can you really melt a rock by any process? You cannot. If we heat it will only, I don't think that it will melt, it will become only charred, that's all. Maybe there may be a control process, I don't know. But look at the vibration of devotion. This is why our Shastra says when you chant, around you there is a very spiritual thing happens. It's not ordinary. It's not like the Mayavadi say that, all this, Harinam, these everything are all manufactured ideas. That is nonsense. It's got so much of vibration. We are seeing it. And you can see, this is also called Charana Chigna. Chigna, Charana Chigna. So this hill is called Charana Pahadi. So the sheer ecstasy of the flute music melted the stone here, and thus the impressions of his lotus feet and also the impressions of the Gopas. I saw that. Wherever, and even, the Gopas will have the sticks, right? Because they were all just standing with the stick, with their hand, and the stick was touching this thing, right? You can see holes of that also. Because that also made impression on the rocks. So many there you will see on the rocks. Very, very wonderful. But you need to have the spiritual vision. It is not like, you go there, here's something. No, then you cannot understand anything. You have to go with that information that you have to have. You have to know it. Okay. All right. Now, yes, this is actually some of the pictures I am using from Dr. Navakishori, who went to Kamya one actually. So I really, she gave some pictures also. If you see, there are other the footsteps, everything. They also collected wherever these kind of impression there, gopas, everything that you see on the right side. I'm just playing that just to see. So this is the top of yeah. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So this is the top of the hill that you are seeing there. Now, not only on the top of the hill, wherever Krishna was really playing this flute like this, there are so many like that you can see throughout. And now the history. When Akrura was sent by Kamsa to bring Krishna and Balaram back, so that they can really, because Kamsa had arranged to really have a fight with what? And Krishna and Balaram to fight with these wrestlers. And when Akrura was coming, as soon as he entered, cross Yamuna to enter into Vrindavan, he was coming through this way. Remember? Where is it? This I told you that it's the west side of Nandagaon. Where is he going? Where are the Nanda Baba? So he came to console Nanda Baba, Yashoda, and also the Gopis and Gopas, everybody. So he's coming here. When he was coming, he sees all these melted, the rocks with all the foot impressions. Oh, immediately he got in ecstasy, and he fell completely, just flat at this place with his chest on the the earth, on the hill, and he was crying there. In fact, our Gurudev says nicely about this one.
गुरुजी नो ऑडियो।
विशेष करके यहाँ पर ये देखा तो एकदम हृदय में आनंद छा गया, आंख से आंसू आने लगे और एकदम लौट गए अपने छाती के नीचे चरण चिन्ह को।
Okay, did you understand what he was talking about? Anyway, so that is in Hindi, but there were subtitles. He was saying the same thing what I said. Of course, we all heard from him only, and also from Sastra. So, yeah, look at that is these same impressions that we are talking about. All right, now let us move to another one. Let us use the time, but anyway, Kamyavan Vyamasura cave. What is this Vyamasura and all those things going on? This hill. Actually, Gurudev's, this is also there, but again, I don't probably have time to really go through all those. This hill has a lot of caves. These caves are the one used by Vyomasura. Those of you who may remember what is Vyomasura, he was the demon sent by Kamsa to kill Krishna. So that time when Vyamasura was coming in looking for Krishna, near to this place was there, Krishna, Balaram, and also the Gopas. They were all playing a game called Thieves Stealing the Sheep. Of course, when we are talking about thieves and stealing, only Nigeria comes to my mind. Of course, here also US, they are really trying to break all kinds of, remember that, they really come up with so much of crime, so many ideas to get the money from ATM, so many things they do. So this idea of all these thieves were all there, all the time there, all the time. Okay, so they were playing the game of, some gopas will pretend that they are the sheeps, and some will be really playing as the thieves, and some as the policemen. Okay, so like this they were doing. So when this was going on, and this was going on, this Vyamaswara just entered, and then he was looking, oh, this is a good idea, all right. And some gopas are really picking other gopas and putting them in somewhere, and like sheep, they are really stealing. Oh, I can do something like that. He immediately disguised. The demons can disguised as one of the gopas, and he also grabbed these gopas. They were all like acting like sheeps. He carried him and took them into the caves. There are so many caves there actually. In the caves, and then put stones there to block them so that they cannot come out. So this was going on at the back, and Krishna and they were all just enjoying there, and then all of a sudden Krishna noticed that, oh, where are these gopas? All of a sudden everybody's gone and they are not returning back. They are not coming back. Where are they? So they are looking for, and Krishna then immediately found out. All right, that is Vyamaswara there. Okay. Then he got so angry. He ran to Vyamasura and caught him, killed him. But he was thinking, this is really such a blow, and this demon has so much of power, because when you are killing, it is really going to, he is going to come back to his original form with so much of power. Then that is going to be a problem, because the earth may really wobble because of the pressure that Krishna is going to use to kill. So understanding that one, immediately Balaram actually just climbed up, go to the other side of it. And what he did was, when Krishna was really killing this Vyamaswara so fiercely, and Baladev pressed down the earth with his foot and stabilized it so that it doesn't wobble. That footstep of Balaram still can be found. It is there. Remember, you see on the all the way right side top, there is a small mandapa or something, small building, very small building. That is basically, you are looking at the hill, and that is the place it is actually preserved. So everything is fine, and then it's done. So this pastime you can really read from the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto. Okay. Actually, something remembers to me when I visited with Gurudev, right, that time. And because when we are going through this way, I did not know, that was the first time. That was actually, I was seeing this particular place. And I thought, okay, we will climb there, see the pastime place, and then come back. So then I put my slippers, my slippers, they are here in the bottom. Then I was climbing on my, just like on my leg, without any shoe, anything. Because in Vrindavan, it is better not to use anything, any chappal or anything anyway. So, but because we really came on a bus, in the bus we wanted to have, but I forgot to leave it in the bus. So that is how we actually visited. Anyway, so I left my chappal and then went there, and then finally they were going the other way. There's a gliding rock, where you go and then glide and then move on to another pastime place. Then I said, oh my God, now I cannot go back all the way again. It will take another half an hour. By the time they will be also gone. Then I cannot catch up. Okay, let the chappal be there. That I left there. It may be still there, I don't know, or somebody took it. Anyway, that is my memory. This is the Vyamaswara cave that I was talking about. Look at that. It is so deep, and there are several of them there actually. These are the places where that Asura, Vyamaswara, actually was very putting all these gopas and then closing. So that then after that, anyway, Krishna killed him and retrieved everybody back. All right, now let us move on to another place called Kamya. In Kamya Vana, Bhojanasthali, it is related to this killing of the Vyamaswara. You know why? It was long day. And after all these things, the game and then for killing this thing and everything, and they were all shouting and so many things were going on. The Kopas felt so hungry. They wanted to have the meal. Of course, they always carry their meals also. Okay, that's a way. And they went to a place nearby. It is called Bhojana Thali. Bhojana means eating. Thali means plate. So Bhojana Thali means they ate. They used to, whenever they come here, they used to eat at this place. On the rock itself, they made a thali. See the thing on the side there. There are two of them showing there. That is for Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram is there, and then also others also small impressions are there. So now, when we visit there, because this is where Krishna and Balaram ate. So we used to put some fruits or something, or even money, whatever it is, as a token. My God, when we went there with Gurudev, and Gurudev also, it's very difficult to get nearby. Very difficult to see this place. But when you go alone or something, or with a small crowd of devotees, then you can see very nicely. And just also. Yeah, okay. Let me play a little bit. 1 second. Okay. Okay, somebody explaining that. Anyway, so now also next to the Kamya Vana, the Bhojana Thali, you see a kunda. Actually, when we were there were water. So this is called Krishna Kunda. This place is called Krishna Kunda, but there is no water there. So if the water is full, then you can walk on that small platform, they can go there and then sit in somewhere there and then do your chanting. Always remember, when we really do the Parikrama, always have the chanting beads with you. And then when the time comes, I always tell that, okay, this is a place of chanting. Okay, so do the thing, to do some chantings like that. It's always very, very beneficial. And the next place to really go is Kamya Vana, Kadamba Kandi. Kadamba Kandi is a place where there was a saint called Nabaji used to live. Nabaji, you see a saint there, he used to live there. He had a very long matted hair. It's not really shown there because it got stuck. If you see the slide very carefully, where is his hair now? The hairs actually all now got on the branches of the tree and the bushes. So he used to go out and collecting flowers for his offerings to the harekrishna. And more important is, he is very expert in meditation. He enters into the Radha Krishna Leela, and then he will be there for days and days and days and forgetting everything. No food, nothing. Now once, when he went out to really collect some flowers, he was cutting, there were a lot of some thorn bushes were there. He was roaming around. Remember, I told you, he had a long hair. So this hair got stuck in the thorny bush. And finally, when he realized that he has to get away from this, after collecting the flower, he could not get out. He could not get out. So he was trying everything here and there, but nothing worked, and it was getting more entangled. Remember, always remember in my my broadcasting room, more wires I have, more entanglement I always run into. Always remember, more relations, more entanglement. More connections, more entanglement. Similarly, more like these hairs on this hair, more entanglement. He got into the entanglement. But he was stuck. He could not take out. But then he said, I cannot really take away all these things and all everything. He said, but for me, I cannot really lose my thinking in a meditation about Radha Krishna Leela. I am missing that. And he was just standing in that like that, where his hairs got stuck in the thorny bushes. How much time he was there? 3 days. 3 days and nights he was standing. Because he was just meditating and all the, the pastimes are all showing in front of him. So, seeing this one, Radharani smiled. Krishna also smiled. And then they both came down. And then as like a boy and girl, they really came down and then they slowly took away this hair. Small end. Because remember what that means. Only Lord can take away our entanglement. As soon as only Krishna can cut our knots. Otherwise, we have so many, we have the knots like mine and I, these knots I talking about that. Then family relation, this relation, all so many entanglement we have. Only he can cut it. So he comes there and then, and he takes the entanglement out. And then he came to the consciousness, who are you? And Radharani was the first one he really saw. Then Radharani was just smiling. That is. Oh, you did it? Oh, you did it. And then as soon as he realized that they helped, they vanished. No girl, no boy, no girl, nothing. Then he realized, this is Radha and Krishna. So he started crying and crying and crying. Then he was like, oh my God, I am, oh Krishna, I am supposed to do seva to you. And you are doing seva to me. What can I do? So this is the situation. Okay? All right, now time is 8:30. You all must be hungry. So if I take the next one, in the Kamya Vana, I told you, Kamya Vana is kind of endless. This is too big, okay? This is too big. I will skip those and we will do a singing today. Yes, the bhajan. And this is about Krishna cowherding. When Krishna is cowherding in the daytimes, he just like that. Okay, I will just go quickly. Okay, go through there and okay, I will stop here. Okay, so this particular bhajan, sung by Madan Mohini for our website is also there. Sri Radhe Rani, De Daro, Me Bansuri Mary. That means what happened was this flute, as I told you that history. This flute not only bringing cows like this and makes everybody mesmerized and even melting the rocks, the hill, but also when Krishna sings on the flute. Oh, yesterday class, anyway, you are there. I don't have to repeat the words. There are so many. So whole Velu Gita, if you see that, I can keep on talking. And gopis one day thought, this flute is a big problem for us. It makes us mad. And in the middle of the home I am cooking for my my husband or whatever the relation, because gopis did not marry Krishna. Remember, that was the way. So anyway, I am doing my house this thing, chant, churning the yogurt, but all the kinds of things. And this as soon as he starts singing the flute, I become mad, so mad. So now finally one day they decided to steal the flute. So then when Krishna was just taking rest in the part of the cow herding, right? And the Gopas were all there, and then they're all playing, and he was just taking rest. These gopis, especially with the Radhe Rani, give me my flute. My life resides in this flute. That flute got lost. How do I sing and play? How do I get my cows back to home? My life resides in this flute. That flute got lost. Then Radharani is saying, your flute got lost. Sing with your mouth and play with your hands. Get your cows home with a stick. I am holding your... okay, now Krishna is telling, I am holding your horns and falling at your feet. Have please mercy on me. And this is sung by Mirabai. And then finally he says, Mirabai finally got the flute by the mercy of Radharani. So,
Shri Radhe Rani, Te Daro na Bansuri Meri. Shri Radhe Rani, ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, सो बंसी बई छोरी राधे रानी, सो बंसी बई छोरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। कैसे गान राधे कैसे बजान, कैसे गान राधे कैसे बजान, कैसे डान गया घेरी राधे रानी, कैसे डान गया घेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, सो बंसी बई छोरी राधे रानी, सो बंसी बई छोरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। मुख से गान गाना हाथ से बजाओ, मुख से गान गाना हाथ से बजाओ, रकुटी से डान गाया घेरी काना मोरे, रकुटी से डान गाया घेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। हाथ रथूं तेरे पय पदत हून, हाथ रथूं तेरे पय पदत हून, तरस्कार रानी मेरी राधे रानी, तरस्कार रानी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, बंसी रे कर छोड़ी काना मोरे, बंसी रे कर छोड़ी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, या बंसी में प्राण बसत है, सो बंसी बई छोरी राधे रानी, सो बंसी बई छोरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी। श्री राधे रानी ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी, ते दारो ना बांसुरी मेरी, ते दारो ना बांसुरी